Come, happy father of Zenocrate, a title higher than the Sultan's name, and through my right hand have thus enthralled thee. Thy princely daughter shall hence be free, she that hath calmed the fury of my sword, which hath e'er bathed in the streams of blood, as vast as the deep Euphrates upon the Nile.
O sight thrice welcome to my joyful soul, to see the king, my father, issue safe from dangerous battle of my conquering love.
Well met, my only dear Zenocrate, though with the loss of Egypt and my crown.
'Twas I, my lord, who gat the victory, and therefore grieve not at your overthrow, since I shall render into your hands and more strength to all thy dominion, ever yet confirmed the Egyptian crown. The guard of war resigns his room to me, making me general of the world. Jove, viewing me in arms, looks pale and wan, fearing his power should pull him from his throne, and grisly death by running to and fro, and to give their ceaseless homage to my sword. And since here in Egypt, where it seldom rains, since I have arrived with a triumphant host, have swelling clouds, drawn be from the wide gaping wounds, often been resolved in bloody purple showers, and a meteor that might terrify the earth, and make it quake at every drop it drinks. Millions of souls sit on the banks of the Styx, waiting the backward turn of Charon's boat. Hell and Elysium swarm with the ghosts of men that I have sent from sundry foughten fields, and spread my fame, aim through heaven and all the way down to hell. And see, my lord, a sight of strange import. Emperors and kings lie breathless at my feet. The Turk and his great empress, it seems, left themselves while we were at the fight. They have desperately dispatched their slavish lives, and with them Arabia too hath left his life. All sights of power and grace to my victory, and such are the object for Tamburlaine, wherein a mirror may be seen his honor that consists of shedding blood, when men presume to manage arms with him.
Mighty hath God and Muhammad made thy hand, renowned Tamburlaine, to whom all kings of force must yield their crowns and emperies. And I, pleased with this my overthrow, if as beseems a person of thy state, thou hast with honored us, Zenocrate.
Her state and person want no pomp, you see, and for all the blot of foul and chastity, I record heaven, for her heavenly self is clear. Yet let me find no further time to grace her princely temples with a Persian crown. But here these kings upon my fortunes wait, and they have been crowned for proved worthiness. Even by this hand that shall establish them, shall now, by joining their hands with mine, invest her here as Queen of Persia. What saith the noble Sultan and Zenocrate?
I yield with thanks and protestation of endless honor to thee for her love.
Then doubt not I, but fair Zenocrate will soon consent and satisfy us both.
Else should I much forget myself, my lord, then let you set the crown upon my head, that long hath lingered for so high a seat.
My hand is ready to perform the deed, for now her marriage time shall work us rest. And here the crown, my lord, help set it on.
Then sit thee down, divine Zenocrate, and here we crown thee, Queen of Persia, and all of the kingdoms and dominions that late the power of Tamburlaine had subdued. As Juno, when the giants were suppressed, that darted mountains at her brother Jove, so looks my love, shadowing her brows, triumphs and trophies for my victories, adding more courage to my conquering mind, to gratify thee, Zenocrate. Egyptians, Moors, and men of Asia, from Barbary unto Western India, shall pay a yearly tribute to thy sire. From the bounds of the Nile to the banks of the Ganges shall his mighty arm extend. And now, my lords and followers, that cast off your armor and put on silken robes. Mount up your royal palaces of estate, environed with the troops of noblemen, and there make laws to rule your provinces. Hang up your weapons on Alcides' post, for Tamburlaine makes truce with all the world. Thy first love, betrothed of Arabia, we shall with honors as beseems, entomb him with the great Turk and his fair empress. Then, after all these solemn exquies, we will our marriage rites solemnize.